Good morning, on the way down to Rivelin Valley to continue filming my summer journal. Now this is interesting walking down here. This is just above where we're going today, and that's the Uppercut Wheel site. This is a house called Glen Mount that used to be a temperance bar back in the day when the valley was a working industrial site. Yeah, there was a temperance bar, which is opposite what used to be an old chapel that's now been converted to a private house.
The Rivelin Valley Trail.
So, 100 years ago plus, you could have called in here for a non-alcoholic drink. A temperance bar. There were lots of those back in the day, and this was the one in this area. Now, back in the day, of course, many local people would work in the mills in Rivelin Valley, and indeed probably quite a few of them walked down this very footpath to work at the Uppercut Wheel, where we're heading for now. So this is what's known as the S-Bend on Rivelin Valley Road, and this is the location for the Uppercut Wheel. Now this here was the main entrance to what was Uppercut Wheel. So we will enter at this point and we'll also walk further along the river towards the previous mill. Now here, back in the day, and you'll see from the pictures I put up, it was quite a popular place to come because there were swing boats. And the swing boats were situated pretty much in this overgrown area right here. Yeah, so there were swing boats here for quite a while. People from all over the local area came here to use the swing boats, from Stannington, Crooks, Crosspool, Malin Bridge, Broomhill even. They were very popular. All completely overgrown, of course. So here's where the swing boats would be. We're just next to what is the Uppercut Wheel Dam. What's left of it. Now, like other places on the Rivelin Valley Trail, there's been a lot of landslip over the years with rain and storms and things. So there's very little left of the originally fairly large dam that was here. In fact, right from here you'd have seen some rowing boats, because you could take boats out on this dam. It was popular for boating as well as the stationary swing boats. So this is the Uppercut Wheel Dam, what's left of it. It's more just a stream now. Originally it was much wider than this. Went over there, now completely overgrown, and there's been a lot of landslip, as I've said. But you could actually take out rowing boats and row up and down here a few hundred years ago. And it was very popular as a boating lake, while the mill was also still in operation. So not only could you take out rowing boats, but there were swing boats as well. So, very popular place to come. There was a hub of activity down here. And here's where would have been the original pen trough, funneling the water towards the water wheel that was here. It's still flowing, and you often get a good cascade of water here. So we're going to get down and a little bit closer. So this is the wheel pit for the uppercut wheel. Of course it's full of debris now, would have dropped down much further. And here's the tailgate heading towards where it crosses over the Rivelin Valley Road. And you can just see through there where it comes out the other side of Rivelin Valley Road. That flows towards the next water wheel down, which was the never cut wheel, which we'll be doing later. Now if I had some boots, I would actually walk through this tunnel, but I don't. So not only were there rowing boats and swim boats for public use at the uppercut wheel, the mill buildings were right here. It would have been an absolute hub of industrial activity back in the day. And you can see some foundation stones and an original wall. More ruins of what was the uppercut mill. And this was exactly where the mill buildings were. There would have been people hard at work on their various trows and tools. Those steps were added later. Rivelin Valley Road wasn't here when this mill was actually built, so consequently it cuts right across. So I'm just down at the bridge over Rivelin Valley Road here, looking all the way through. Just around the bend down there is the next dam down, which is never cut wheel, which we'll be looking at a later episode. I'm thinking that maybe It's actually possible to walk all the way through here on rocks, but I'm not sure about getting out the bank at the other side. Actually no, these rocks are a bit wobbly, so not going to do that today.
Rivelin Valley Trail. The Rivelin Valley Trail. The Rivelin Valley Trail.
So we're on the north bank of what would have been the Uppercut Wheel Dam. Just a stream left now, as I said. It's fun to imagine rowing boats going up and down though, when this was completely full of water back in the day. No boats now. Now, I normally work my way downstream, but I'm walking back upstream now. Just following the head goit for the uppercut wheel, which is a long head goit. Can we get over to the other side of that? We'll see as we get up here. I want to cover as much as possible on this series. Not just on the main parts of the path or the trail, but to venture off into the undergrowth. Although, having said that, I don't think there is any obvious footpath the other side of the head goit there. Once again, the lighting's changed here. That's what I love about Rivelin Valley. The lighting changes all the time, and it is so good for filming. How long has it been since I was on a swing boat? I've just been trying to remember. Oh, it's got to be... Wow, it's got to be 40 years. I'm not going to go on one down here, unfortunately, but wow. I wish. If you have the chance to watch these on a big screen in 4K resolution, do so, because that's why I wanted to film down here in 4K. The depth of colour, the sharpness, the detail, it's completely lost in anything but 4K. In fact, 4K looks as close to 35mm film in terms of the detail of the resolution. We've come to a difficult section here because in the storm damage, I forgot the name of the storm now, but had a tree come down, it's completely smashed up the footpath. So it's a little bit precarious around here. You definitely got to watch the footpaths along here. Watch exactly where you're going, because there's a lot of erosion on this particular path between the river and the headgoit for the next dam.
Wheels have all gone, but you can find them once again.
So we're leaving the Uppercut Wheel site, heading over what's known as the S bend here, an S-shaped bend on Rivelin Valley Road, and we're going to find ourselves what's left of the Nethercut Mill down in Rivelin Valley.
Down in Rivelin, where the sluice gates rust. Down in Rivelin, the water wheels are dust. Down in Rivelin, when the water goes underground. Down in Rivelin, the ruined old mills are found. Down in Rivelin, the water wheels are dust.